Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing another Walking Dead video leading up to the 9th season for the Walking Dead television series on AMC. In this one, we're going to give our thoughts on the villains of Season 9 and answering the question, who are the Whisperers? And possible spoiler warning, if you do not want to know anything about our group of villains that we most likely will be seeing in The Walking Dead Season 9. So this is based off the Walking Dead comic book series in that the major group of villains that comes after Negan and the Saviors are the Whisperers. The Whisperers are one of my absolute favorite groups of villains in the Walking Dead comic book series in that they basically use zombie skins, cover their faces with these zombie skins that they've taken off of zombies in order to blend in with the dead. So they can literally free roam in the zombie apocalypse with their camouflage skins on, live amongst the zombies, and as long as they whisper and don't talk too loudly, the zombies or the walkers have no idea that that's actually a living person. They just think that they're walkers or they're zombies just like they are. And there are a lot of advantages to their strategy here where they can go ahead and just kind of do whatever they want to do in the zombie apocalypse. And as long as they're fairly quiet, the dead don't mind. They whisper and the dead don't mind. So if they need to go on a run or they're looking for food or they're doing something, they just move slowly in and through the dead. They don't have to kill any of them or waste any energy doing that. They can just basically avoid them all and go about their business, surviving as long as they're covered in their skin. They also are not really a group that has sort of a home base in the comic book series version. They sort of just kind of have a land, or they seem to be somewhat nomadic. They sort of have a territory, but they kind of roam around free in the open without having, for example, a community with big walls around it, such as Alexandria or the Sanctuary or the Hilltop. They pretty much live in open land, and we may have actually seen them in the Walking Dead Season 8 finale without even possibly realizing it, as Rick pointed down to the huge zombie herd that was pretty close by the final battle there that took place between the Saviors and the Survivors. It also seems the Whisperers do like to keep sort of their own zombie herd army just in case, a huge collection of zombies sort of around in case they want to use them and sort of steer them towards a community nearby, let's say. They also are able to kind of lead them through, because you can have Whisperers that go to the front of a zombie herd or horde and basically start walking, and the others behind them sort of start to follow them in a pattern, so they can basically steer or drive a huge herd of zombies wherever they want to, should they get into some kind of fight or some kind of problem with a neighboring community or something of the sort. The leader of the Whisperers is known as Alpha, and yes, this is a female lead for a villain group, which is something that we haven't seen too much in the TV series since Dawn in Season 5. So it'll be cool to kind of get a female leader of a fearsome group like this. That is, if they stay with that in the television series version like they have it in the comics. And her number 2 is Beta, who is a huge, very strong, tall, very tough, really good with knives, whisperer or fighter that protects Alpha and helps to lead the Whisperers as well. One of the quotes from the comic book series from Alpha, who is the leader of the Whisperers, she says, "You came into our land, you killed our kind, now we explore your land. Learn about your people, you will see many of us, you will know us, you will fear us." And without giving away too much, yes, in the comic book series version, we do eventually see a war between the Survivors and the Whisperers. So yes, another war. Most likely that won't be in Season 9, though. That probably won't start until around Season 10 or maybe Season 11, depending on how they space it out and everything. But I am very excited to see the premiere in the television series in Season 9 of the Whisperers, because they are quite the fearsome group. They're very scary. They have the camouflage. They blend in well with the dead, so it's hard to tell where they are, and if they're attacking you, you don't really know if you're being attacked entirely by a group of zombies, let's say, walkers, or for example, some of them might actually end up being whispers, kind of blending in until they get close enough to stab you or do something like that. So expect to see some very horrific kills early in Season 9, probably at the hands of the Whisperers on our Survivors joint communities. And man, it should just be really exciting overall to see what the television series version of the Whisperers looks like, and we possibly start to see some walkers roaming around with butcher knives or something and striking when our survivors least expect it. So without giving away too much, that's kind of a general overview of what you can expect to see from the Whisperers in Season 9. Very brutal group based around dominance and survival of the fittest. Very scary group, and I hope they do them justice in Season 9. I hope they bring the brutality, they bring the horror, they make them very thrilling and just really scare the audience and scare the survivors at the same time with them. Can't wait for The Walking Dead Season 9. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, don't forget to thumb it up below. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at the bottom left. And that's it for this one. I'll see you guys again soon for another Walking Dead video. As always, it's Trev, and I'm saying peace. Later, guys. See you soon.